For in this endless quest, we not only discover the vastness of the universe, but also the infinite depths of our own being. And in that discovery lies the true treasure of the human experience. Do not now seek the answers, which cannot be given you because you would not be able to live them. And the point is to live everything. Live the questions now. Perhaps you will then gradually, without noticing it, live along some distant day into the answer. With these words as our guide, let us embrace the beautiful mystery of existence, cherishing each step of our journey towards greater understanding and deeper connection. In this grand adventure of consciousness, every insight gained, every act of kindness extended, and every moment of genuine connection ripples outward, touching lives in ways we may never fully comprehend. As we close this chapter and open ourselves to the infinite possibilities that lie ahead, let us hold in our hearts the words of the poet Rainer Maria Rilke. Be patient toward all that is unsolved in your heart, and try to love the questions themselves. Remember that in every moment, we have the choice to deepen our understanding, to extend our empathy, and to act with wisdom and compassion. As we make these choices, day by day and step by step, we contribute to the evolution of human consciousness and the healing of our world. So let us move forward with courage and hope, knowing that our individual quests for meaning are part of a greater journey, the collective awakening of humanity to its full potential. As we conclude this reflection on the human quest for understanding, let us carry forward a renewed commitment to lifelong learning and growth. May we approach each day with the curiosity of a child, the wisdom of an elder, and the open heart of a true seeker. In doing so, we honor the legacy of countless thinkers, mystics, and explorers who have come before us, while blazing new trails for future generations to follow. What is the nature of consciousness? What is our relationship to the cosmos? How can we live in harmony with each other and with the natural world? These questions, while perhaps unanswerable in any final sense, serve as guiding stars on our journey. They remind us to approach life with a sense of wonder, to remain humble in the face of the unknown, and to continually expand our circle of compassion. As the ancient Vedic texts suggest, Tat Tvam Asi, thou art that. Our individual consciousness, with all its questions and quests, is ultimately part of a greater whole, an infinite field of awareness that underlies all of existence. As we navigate the complexities of the modern world, with its rapid technological advancements and shifting social paradigms, let us not lose sight of the timeless questions that have driven human inquiry for millennia. Each turn of the spiral offers us the opportunity to integrate our growing wisdom into our daily lives, to embody the change we wish to see in the world. In this ongoing process of growth and discovery, we may find that the distinction between the seeker and the sought, the observer and the observed, begins to blur. Picture communities where diversity is celebrated as a source of strength and creativity, where dialogue across differences leads to innovative solutions and deeper mutual understanding. As we work towards this vision, let us remember that the journey of understanding is not a linear path but a spiral-y, continually revisiting familiar terrain with new eyes and deeper insight. Let us envision a future where the boundaries between disciplines dissolve, where scientists and artists, philosophers and engineers collaborate to address the complex challenges of our time. Imagine educational systems that nurture not just intellectual growth but emotional intelligence and ethical reasoning. In our increasingly interconnected world, the ripples of our individual quests for meaning have the potential to create waves of positive change on a global scale. As we share our stories, our discoveries, and our evolving perspectives, we contribute to a collective consciousness that is greater than the sum of its parts. As we ponder these questions and countless others, let us remain open to the possibility that the most profound insights may come from unexpected sources. A child's innocent query, a stranger's random act of kindness, or a moment of quiet communion with nature might provide the spark that illuminates a new path of understanding. In the spirit of continuous exploration, let us pose questions that challenge our assumptions and push the boundaries of our knowledge. What unseen connections might exist between disparate fields of study? How might ancient wisdom inform our approach to modern challenges? In what ways can we foster a global culture of empathy and collaboration? As we navigate the ebbs and flows of life, facing moments of clarity and confusion, joy and sorrow, let us hold fast to the knowledge that these experiences are all part of the rich tapestry of human existence. Each challenge we encounter is an opportunity for growth. Each connection we make a chance to expand our understanding of the human condition. For in this ongoing quest, we not only discover the depths of our own potential, but also unveil the beautiful interconnectedness of all life. In the quiet moments of reflection, as we ponder the vastness of the cosmos and the intricacies of our inner worlds, let us remember that each of us plays a vital role in the unfolding story of consciousness. Our thoughts, our actions, and our evolving understanding contribute to a collective wisdom that transcends individual lifetimes. In doing so, we honor the timeless human quest for meaning while actively participating in the creation of a more thoughtful, compassionate, and sustainable future. As the sun sets on one chapter of our journey and rises on the next, may we carry with us the light of curiosity, the warmth of empathy, and the strength of conviction in the power of human understanding. The questions we ask, the compassion we extend, and the wisdom we share become part of a collective legacy that shapes the future of our species and our planet. So let us move forward with courage and humility, embracing the uncertainty that comes with genuine inquiry. Let us approach each day as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to contribute positively to the world around us. As we cultivate these habits of mind and heart, we may find that the boundaries between self and other, between personal growth and societal progress, begin to blur. Our individual quests for meaning become interwoven with the larger story of human evolution and planetary well-being. In this interconnected journey, every step we take towards greater understanding ripples outward, touching lives in ways we may never fully comprehend. Consider starting a book club that explores diverse philosophies and perspectives, or initiating a community project that brings together people from different backgrounds to address local challenges. Engage in mindful practices that help you stay grounded and open-hearted in your daily interactions. Seek out opportunities to mentor others or to be mentored, recognizing that wisdom can flow in all directions regardless of age or status. As we move forward on our individual and collective journeys, let us draw inspiration from the words of anthropologist Margaret Mead. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. Our quest for understanding, when shared and multiplied across communities, has the power to spark transformative change. This vision of a more reflective, engaged society is not a utopian fantasy, but a realistic goal that we can work towards through our daily choices and interactions. Each time we choose curiosity over judgment, empathy over indifference, and thoughtful action over apathy, we take a step towards realizing this potential. Picture classrooms where young minds are encouraged not just to memorize facts, but to question, explore, and synthesize diverse perspectives. Envision boardrooms where decisions are made not solely based on short-term profits, but with careful consideration of long-term ethical and environmental impacts. Dream of community spaces where people from all walks of life come together to engage in respectful dialogue about the pressing issues of our time. Climate change, global inequality, and the ethical implications of emerging technologies are just a few of the issues that demand our attention and thoughtful engagement. By cultivating a mindset of lifelong learning and critical thinking, we equip ourselves to tackle these challenges with creativity and wisdom. Imagine a world where the spirit of inquiry that drove Sarah's journey became a common thread in our educational systems, workplaces, and community gatherings. Each conversation we engage in with an open mind, each act of kindness inspired by our growing empathy, and each decision made with careful ethical consideration has the potential to inspire others and contribute to a more thoughtful, compassionate society. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, we face unprecedented challenges that require not only technological solutions, but also profound shifts in our collective consciousness. Just as a single pebble dropped into a still pond creates waves that extend far beyond its point of impact, so too can our pursuit of knowledge and wisdom generate positive change that reaches far beyond our immediate sphere of influence. The journey of self-discovery, after all, is not meant to be a solitary endeavor, but one that ultimately connects us more deeply to the broader human community and the natural world we inhabit. Consider, for a moment, the ripple effect of our actions and ideas. As we continue on our individual and collective journeys of discovery, may we find joy in the process, courage in the face of uncertainty, and connection in our shared quest for understanding. As we continue weaving our individual threads into the grand tapestry of human experience, let us consider how our quest for understanding can extend beyond our personal growth to positively impact the world around us. May we approach each day as an opportunity for learning and growth, remaining open to the wisdom that surrounds us in both expected and unexpected places. In the tapestry of human experience, each of us contributes a unique thread. By engaging thoughtfully with the world and with one another, we weave a richer, more vibrant picture of what it means to be human. In much the same way, our quest for understanding requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to adapt our perspectives as we encounter new information. Like the oak, we too can grow into beings that contribute positively to the world around us, providing metaphorical shelter and nourishment through our actions and ideas. As we conclude our reflection on Sarah's journey and the broader human quest for meaning, let us carry forward a spirit of curiosity and compassion. As we navigate our own paths of discovery, we might draw inspiration from the natural world around us. Consider the mighty oak tree, which begins its life as a tiny acorn. It must push through layers of soil, stretching towards the light, before it can even glimpse the world above. Yet through persistence and adaptation, it grows into a majestic being that provides shelter and sustenance for countless other organisms. By cultivating empathy and understanding, we contribute to a more harmonious society, one that values the richness of human experience in all its forms. The pursuit of knowledge and self-understanding is not without its challenges. There may be moments of doubt, confusion, and even fear as we confront ideas that challenge our long-held beliefs. But it is precisely in these moments of discomfort that the greatest potential for growth lies. Perhaps we can make time for quiet reflection, seeking moments of stillness amidst the chaos of modern life. We might challenge ourselves to engage in meaningful conversations with those whose perspectives differ from our own, approaching these exchanges with genuine curiosity and openness. In our increasingly interconnected world, the ability to navigate diverse viewpoints and find common ground has never been more crucial. Let us consider the words of the philosopher Bertrand Russell, who wrote, "The fundamental cause of trouble in the world today is that the stupid are cocksure while the intelligent are full of doubt." In embracing uncertainty and approaching life with a spirit of humble inquiry, we open ourselves to new possibilities and deeper connections with those around us. As we go about our daily lives, we might take inspiration from Sarah's journey. In the end, perhaps the greatest wisdom lies not in having all the answers, but in asking better questions. It is through this process of inquiry and reflection that we grow as individuals and as a society. As we navigate the complexities of the modern world, may we each find the courage to embark on our own quests for understanding, knowing that the journey itself is often the most valuable teacher. In what ways can we contribute to a more compassionate and understanding world? The quest for meaning and purpose is a fundamental aspect of the human experience. It is a journey that has no fixed destination, but rather unfolds moment by moment as we engage with the world around us. By approaching life with humility, empathy, and a willingness to learn, we open ourselves to the richness of human experience and the profound mysteries of existence. She carried with her the wisdom gleaned from countless books, conversations, and moments of quiet reflection, but more importantly, she carried an open heart and an inquiring mind, the true keys to navigating the beautiful complexity of human existence. As we leave Sarah to continue her journey, we might pause to consider our own paths of discovery. What deeply held beliefs have we examined lately? How might we cultivate a spirit of openness and curiosity in our daily lives? As she sipped her coffee, Sarah reflected on the words of the ancient Greek philosopher Heraclitus. No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river, and he's not the same man. Her journey had transformed her in ways both subtle and profound, and she knew that each new day would bring fresh opportunities for growth and understanding. With a sense of renewed purpose, Sarah set out to face the day ahead. Each leaf, unique in its pattern and journey, was part of a greater whole, much like the individual stories and perspectives she had encountered along her path. Sarah realized that while she may never arrive at definitive answers to life's greatest questions, the search itself had profoundly enriched her life. It had fostered a sense of humility, compassion, and wonder that infused her daily experiences with deeper meaning. She came to understand that growth was not a linear process, but rather a series of spirals, revisiting familiar terrain with new eyes and deeper understanding. The certainties of youth gave way to a more nuanced appreciation for the mysteries of existence. One crisp autumn morning, much like the day her journey began, Sarah found herself once again gazing out her window. The golden leaves still danced on the breeze, but now she saw them with new eyes. As participants shared their perspectives, Sarah was struck by the depth of insight that emerged from the collective wisdom of the group. It reinforced her belief in the power of open dialogue and the importance of considering multiple viewpoints when grappling with complex issues. As the seasons changed and years passed, Sarah's journey of self-discovery continued to unfold. The group welcomed people from all walks of life, regardless of their background or beliefs. What began as a small gathering in a local coffee shop soon grew into a vibrant forum for intellectual and spiritual growth. During one particularly memorable meeting, the group delved into the ethics of artificial intelligence and its potential impact on the future of humanity. She realized that while the grand philosophical questions that had initially set her on this journey remained largely unanswered, there was immense value in the search itself. The quest for understanding had opened her heart and mind in ways she could never have anticipated. Inspired by her experiences, Sarah decided to create a community discussion group focused on exploring life's big questions. As Sarah served meals and engaged in conversation with those facing dire circumstances, she was struck by the resilience and dignity of the human spirit. In the stories of struggle and hope shared by the shelter's residents, she glimpsed a profound truth about the universality of human experience. This encounter sparked a renewed sense of purpose in Sarah's life. As she continued her intellectual and spiritual exploration, Sarah began to notice subtle changes in her daily life. She found herself responding to challenges with greater patience and equanimity. The judgments she had once passed so quickly on others gave way to a more nuanced understanding of the complexities of human behavior. One particularly transformative moment occurred during a volunteer shift at a local homeless shelter. Sarah also found herself drawn to Eastern philosophies, particularly the Buddhist concept of interconnectedness. The idea that all beings and phenomena are inextricably linked provided a fresh perspective on her place in the world. It fostered a sense of compassion and responsibility towards others, as well as a deep appreciation for the delicate balance of ecosystems. The concept of ethical living took on new meaning for Sarah as she delved into various philosophical traditions. She pondered the implications of Immanuel Kant's categorical imperative, which suggests that one should act only according to rules that could become universal laws. This principle challenged her to consider the broader consequences of her actions and to strive for consistency in her ethical decision-making. As her exploration deepened, Sarah encountered the writings of philosophers who had grappled with similar questions throughout history. She found solace in the words of Socrates, who humbly proclaimed, "I know that I know nothing." This acknowledgement of the limits of human knowledge resonated deeply with Sarah, inspiring her to approach life with a spirit of openness and wonder. Through this practice, she gained insight into the ways her beliefs and assumptions shaped her perception of reality. Sarah also sought out conversations with people from diverse backgrounds and belief systems. She listened with genuine curiosity to the stories of those whose experiences differed greatly from her own. In doing so, she discovered a beautiful tapestry of human wisdom, each thread contributing to a richer understanding of the human condition. They challenged her to examine her most deeply held convictions and to consider the possibility that her understanding of the world might be incomplete or even fundamentally flawed. It was a simultaneously terrifying and exhilarating realization. In the weeks that followed, Sarah embarked on a journey of self-discovery. She began to practice mindfulness meditation, learning to observe her thoughts and emotions without judgment. The more she learned, the more she realized how little she truly knew. One evening, while attending a lecture by a renowned philosopher, Sarah had an experience that would forever alter the course of her life. The speaker posed a simple yet profound question to the audience. What if everything you believe to be true isn't? Those words echoed in Sarah's mind long after the lecture had ended. For many years, those teachings had provided a sense of security and belonging. But as she entered adulthood and encountered diverse perspectives, doubts began to creep in. The spark of curiosity, once ignited, proved impossible to extinguish. Sarah found herself drawn to books on philosophy, comparative religion, and the latest scientific discoveries. Each new idea she encountered was like a piece of an immense puzzle, hinting at a larger picture just beyond her grasp. These existential quandaries have given rise to countless philosophies, spiritual traditions, and scientific endeavors, all attempts to make sense of the seemingly chaotic tapestry of existence. As she sipped her coffee, Sarah reflected on the path that had led her to this moment of introspection. She had been raised in a loving family with strong cultural traditions, embracing the beliefs and practices passed down through generations. At 35 years old, she had reached a crossroads in her life, one that many of us face as we navigate the complexities of existence. The familiar routines that had once provided comfort now felt hollow, leaving her with a gnawing sense that something vital was missing. Sarah's story is not unique. Throughout human history, individuals have grappled with profound questions about the nature of reality, the purpose of life, and our place in the vast cosmos. I saw Allah's true plan during my NDE, and I felt betrayed. But what happened on the other side was nothing like I expected. You might think that the Muslim faith is unshakable, but the truth that was revealed to me changed everything I believed. On a crisp autumn morning, as golden leaves danced on the breeze, Sarah found herself staring out the window of her modest apartment, lost in contemplation.